lot of people think therapy is knowing exactly what to say. It's not. And thank God, because I'm getting over a cold right now and my voice is not my best friend. Dear future therapists, I want to talk about two skills that have had the biggest impact on my client sessions as a clinical trainee in grad school, and honestly, in my everyday conversations too. Tone and silence. Oh, that's still hot. There are moments when we as therapists need to point something out. A contradiction, a pattern, something that might be a little uncomfortable to hear. And I don't always have time to carefully script it in the most articulate or even gentlest way possible. But I found that often I can just say the non-watered down thing. And if my tone is grounded, neutral, and not coming from a place of judgment, it lands completely differently than you might expect. If done effectively, it should feel like I'm inviting them to look at something rather than calling something out. Same words, different tone, completely different impact. And then there's silence, which I feel like is even more powerful than people realize. There are moments when a client will say something that's clearly distorted or very black and white. And instead of jumping in to correct it, I'll just pause. And yes, sometimes it's an uncomfortably long pause. But if you give it a second, they'll usually start reflecting on what they just said. Sometimes they'll correct themselves, sometimes they'll go deeper. My therapist uses this on me, and my goodness, it works every time. And the same thing happens when they ask a question and I can provide an answer, but I wait. And more often than not, they arrive at it on their own. And that kind of insight sticks in a totally different way because it came from them, not me. I'm learning that I don't always need to do more. I don't need to over-explain or overcorrect. Sometimes it's just about how I say something or choosing not to say anything at all. To my fellow therapists and therapists in training, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that tone and silence can change everything? Are these super simple skills, or are they harder than they look? By the way, I swear by this stuff, and if anyone knows anything better, leave me a comment or send me a DM because my voice could use the help. Oh Lord.